won this many. He won a playoff game. It is a worthless quarterback by the name of Dieter Brock. I watched him take the Rams to the NFC Championship game. I saw another worthless quarterback by the name of Steve Fuller take the Chicago Bears to the NFC Championship game. They both lost just like Tim Tebow did, and nobody's talking about them. Tim Tebow, shut the hell up. Go finish getting that free money to ESPN, getting paying your stiff ass. Major League Baseball is paying you. Please, Mr. Tebow, shut the hell up and go just keep working your number on the white privilege side of the game, because nobody gives a damn about what you're saying on this league. Thank you for bringing that up, RC, but fuck Tim Tebow. And you know what? Tim Tebow, I'm going to go ahead and give you the Silky Johnson.
I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
The sister Holly Newsom said, I agree. HRap, thank you for participating. I really, hey, thank you. Anytime anybody writes something in my chat room, I really appreciate it. It means y'all paying attention. It means y'all still in the show, and that means y'all appreciating what I'm saying, hopefully. Didn't Tebow kneel too? Yeah, but he was kneeling for Jesus, so it was cool. Yeah, I'm holding up air quotes, B. He was kneeling for Jesus. It's cool to be kneeling for what the hell as long as everybody in the other community in the dominant society agree with you. Jersey, I'll say this. Most referees would have stopped the fight after. Oh, yeah, I talked about that earlier in the game, earlier in the show. Shit, Rex Grossman got the Bears to the Super Bowl. Exactly. That's why when people tell me about when he got a Super Bowl ring and all this, kiss my ass with them Super Bowl rings and them records. If either you good or bad, I could believe them lying ass stats, or I could believe my lying ass eyes. Right. I'm gonna believe my lying ass eyes. Tim Tebow won shit. Rex Grossman won shit. The boy who won, Trent Dilfer won shit. A bunch of these dudes that won Super Bowl. That's why people be killing me with this. But you did it for the ring. No, it's a ring that go around a big pile of money. Them rings, that's the rings I'll be playing for. But I ain't never made it to the pros, so it's never. It's safe to say, my opinion, I don't really count on that. But hey, everybody playing for money, but the brothers. The brothers playing for jewelry. Brothers, y'all better wake the hell up, man. It's about, hey, you live in a damn a cash-based society, a capitalist society, and you ain't playing for money. You playing for accolades. Something wrong with that picture, people. Tim Tebow's come from privilege, but he wants people from poor black grounds who shouldn't get. They say they shouldn't get paid. That's mighty white. If you said G is in the building, thank you. Said G, thank you. That is mighty white. Oh yeah, that's Jesus. Right. He kneeling for Jesus. No, you know what, Phyllis? I don't not like Tim Tebow. I just don't like the bullshit when, as said, when you a brother in this country, you are expected to sacrifice your manhood. You're expected to sacrifice your woman. You're expected to sacrifice your children. Now this jackass want people to sacrifice their damn money. No, man. Ain't no more sacrifices, man. No more sacrifices. You out here to get paid. Oh, it's not enough money. Ain't no such thing as enough money. Does Jeff Bezos have enough money? Jeff Bezos had enough money when he got a divorce, he gave his wife $40 billion. Does he have enough money? Ain't Amazon making money? Ain't Whole Foods making money? Tonight, you damn right. Whole Foods full in the mud. And he's still making money. Stop accepting this. Brothers who play these sports, y'all playing for trinkets? No. You are playing so your great-great-great-grandkids, great-grandkids don't have to work. That's what you're playing for, man. Hundreds of millions of dollars are at stake, and if you taking less, you are a damn fool. Which brings me to the conversation about Dakota Prescott. Please, Cowboy fans around the world, big ups to you. I am not a Dallas Cowboy fan, but this will be the very first time since I was a little boy that I wanted the Dallas Cowboys to win the Super Bowl so Dak Prescott can rub it in their face. Jerry Jones, see, this is why I keep telling y'all, I am not here to shape your opinion. I'm here to give you information so you can form your own opinion and you can go about it your way. Agree, disagree, or feel indifferent about what I'm saying. What is it? September. It's September. It's the middle of September. In the middle of January, the Dallas Cowboys lost the playoff game. At that point, You could have got Dak Prescott for $17 to $21 million. Jerry Jones chose not to pay that man. And now your ass need to pay out of your ass. I will lose 10 tons of respect for Dak Prescott if he does not take the Jones family to the fucking cleaners. You had a chance to sign before Russell Wilson got paid, before Aaron Rodgers got paid, before a bunch of these dudes got paid. You chose not to pay Dak Prescott. And look, the mainstream media is consistently telling people they are informing people, oh, well, Dak Prescott got $50 million in endorsements. That's because I'm a winning football player. That's because I'm the face of a franchise. I bet you Andy Dalton don't have $50 million in fucking endorsements. I bet you Eli Manning or that dude Donaldson who got the fucking mono, they don't have $50 million in endorsements. You know why? Because their ass are on losing teams. The boy up in Buffalo ain't nobody. We can go through the National Football League, each team, chapter and verse. Excuse me. We can go through every team. The Broncos quarterback, the Raiders quarterback, the Cardinals quarterback, the Rams quarterback, Tampa's quarterback, the Falcons quarterback, the Bears bum-ass quarterback, the Lions quarterback, the Vikings quarterback, the Redskins, the Eagles, the Giants, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Bills, the Ravens. None of their quarterbacks got endorsements, $50 million in endorsements. You know why? Because their fucking teams suck. Dak Prescott has earned every one of those fucking endorsements. Stop trying to tell him to take less money. And if you are standing around saying that Dak Prescott needs to take less money like that bum-ass Carson Palmer, he needs the hell slapped out of him. Carson Palmer needs the hell slapped out of him. You should take less money so you can win rings and people will remember you. Don't nobody remember these players. So a jackass like me who a damn sports nut, yeah, I remember all this pointless information in my head, who won the Super Bowl in 75 and all that. But it's only a million of me. It's 400 million motherfuckers in this country. Don't nobody think about Roger Staubach no more. Ain't nobody thinking about Ken Anderson and all these dudes because a sports junkie like me gonna remember you. Man, if you don't get that damn money, you are outside of your damn mind. There's a fictitious character, but it goes by, his name is James Evans, and he said the most important thing in regards to finance in my life. James Evans told his wife Florida, if you made a list of things to be, poor would be right above sick and dead. And I add on, and if you poor and get sick, you gonna be dead. So if you don't take all the money you can when you can, your ass needs to be slapped. And if you dumb enough to let these folks pressure you into taking less money, Dak, you are a dummy. You are a dummy. Exactly. Let me see. I agree, Jay. Hell, I have to wait at least 6 months before you fight. Y'all talk about that fight. And then RC said the same Carson Palmer that quit on 2 teams. Yes, Carson Palmer, who quit on the Cincinnati Bengals and then turned around and quit on the Oakland Raiders. Boy, if you don't shut the hell up with your scrub overrated ass. But guess what? Look, another case of white privilege. Another case of white privilege shining in his face. Carson Palmer's family was financially stable enough for his father to quit a job and move to New York so he could be coached by a specific coach so he could have a better chance to get into the pros. If that ain't white privilege, that ain't shit. Ain't no bros move. Ain't nobody quitting their job in the hood. You ain't even quitting your job in the hood to move on the other side of town. So that, hey man, if you dumb enough to let people tell you that you need to take less money, if you do it, I hope you die broke, motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. You would be a disgrace to the entire community. People like Marcus Garvey, Dr. King, Malcolm X, Noble Drew Ali, Whitney Young, and others, they would roll over in their grave and wait for you to die so they can kick your ass in heaven. You need the hell beat out of you, man. Hey, say what you want to say. Now, with that being said, Drew Brees is going to be out indefinitely, and Ben Roethlisberger is going to be out for the season. Hey, it's awful strange that Drew Brees is going to be out indefinitely, and we saw that injury. Nobody saw the Ben Roethlisberger injury, but again, you had suspected white supremacists and others saying AB should be stripped of his money because he knew this lawsuit was coming down the pipe. So, Ben, did you know you were hurt? And nobody's going to talk about that. Exactly. Nobody is going to talk about that. Nobody's going to talk about that. But it's awful convenient that you get hurt week one and everybody, it seems like he was hurt in week one. Yeah, maybe he was hurt right before he signed that damn extension. Could that be the case? Nobody's talking about that. With that being said, let me finish my damn Supreme Court list. If you late for the show, the Supreme Court is the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
greatest Super Bowls in my opinion. Number 9 is the Steelers versus the Cardinals. James Harrison, 99-yard run, saves the day. Denver Broncos versus the Green Bay Packers. Brett Favre chokes with 2 minutes and 2 touchdowns, 2 minutes and 2 timeouts, 2 plus minutes in the fourth quarter and 2 touchdowns to go. Light struck Colin Kaepernick for the blackout. He missed the ball. He missed one pass at the end of the game. Could have changed the history of the game, which lets me know when people say that this dude wasn't blackball, it's a damn lie, because I can't think of no other quarterback who made it to a Super Bowl and they drug their team to the Super Bowl and can't get a job. So all those people that say he's not getting white ball, y'all foolish as hell. The mascot Super Bowl when the New York Football Giants shut down the New England Patriots and Plaxico catches the touchdown. The Oscar Super Bowl, because Bill Belichick was making movies of all the practices of the Rams as he beat them and won his first Super Bowl as a head coach. The greatest show on turf. The showstopper on the 1 yard line, 1 yard away. Wide right, the Buffalo Bills, number 3. The Buffalo Bills start a 4-year run of losing the Super Bowl. People may not give them credit and pay them the proper respect that they need. They lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. But you know what? I would rather my team lose 4 Super Bowls in a row than to beat the fucking Cleveland Browns. I'll tell you that shit. Big ups to the Buffalo Bills and big ups to Bill Parcells for winning his last Super Bowl with one of my favorite players ever, Everson Walls, and the greatest defender known to man, Lawrence Taylor. Number 2, the San Francisco 49ers against the Bengals, Part 2, 1988 Super Bowl. Has sentimental points for me because that's the year I graduated from high school. Louis Billups dropped the touchdown dropped the game. Could have been game-ending interception in the end zone. Would have been the only interception that Joe Montana ever thrown in the Super Bowl. He dropped it. The next pass was a John Taylor touchdown. Seals Joe Montana's 3rd Super Bowl, in my opinion, made him the GOAT at the time, and he remains the GOAT. Big ups to the San Francisco 49ers. And the greatest Super Bowl to me, it was a Super Bowl with the most talent on there. Should be Hall of Famer Harvey Martin and Harvey Martin, Randy White, Roger Staubach. Should be a Hall of Famer Drew Pearson, Tony Dorsett versus the Pittsburgh Steelers with Terry Bradshaw, overrated scrub ass. Franco Harris should be Hall of Famer. Donnie Shell should be Hall of Famer. L.C. Greenwood, the late great L.C. Greenwood, Joe Green, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, and that along with Starworth and Swan, the greatest Super Bowl ever played in the history of Super Bowls. Big ups to all these champions. They all are champions. It's just, I think, with all that talent, and it came down to one touchdown in the end zone. Big ups